Can you tell which loaf came from an $89 machine and which came from a $349 machine? I spent 60 days testing 5 different bread-making machines, from budget picks under $90 all the way up to the premium $350 Japanese models. I made over 40 loaves of bread, and honestly, the results completely surprised me. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which bread-making machine gives you the best quality, the most features, and the best value for your money in 20. Stay until the end, because my number 1 pick might not be what you expect. Real quick before we dive in, if you're watching this, you probably already know that grocery prices keep going up. A decent loaf of bread at the store can run you $6, $7, even $8, depending on where you shop. Making bread at home with a bread machine? You're looking at about 50 cents per loaf in ingredients. If you bake twice a week, that's a savings of over $650 every single year. The right bread-making machine literally pays for itself in under 2 months. So today, I'm not just telling you which machine makes the best bread. I'm telling you which machine gives you the best return on your investment. Let's get into it. Here's exactly how I evaluated these 5 machines. I used the same recipe in every single machine, basic white sandwich bread, so the comparison is completely fair. I judged each machine on 4 criteria: bread quality, rise, texture, crust color, and taste, scored out of 10. Features: number of programs, settings, loaf sizes, and extras like delay timers. Ease of use: how easy is it to set up, use daily, and clean? Value: does the price match what you actually get? I also checked Amazon reviews, customer feedback, and long-term durability reports. All right, let's count down from number 5 to number 1. Number 5. Hamilton Beach 29882 at $75. Starting at number 5, we have the Hamilton Beach 29882. At $74.99, this is your entry-level option. And look, for $75, it does what it promises. You get a 2-pound loaf, 12 preset programs, including a gluten-free setting, and 3 crust colors. The bread? It came out decent. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. The rise was uneven on 2 of my 3 test loaves, and the crust was slightly pale. The machine itself feels a bit lightweight. It's not something I'd see lasting 5 or 10 years with heavy use. Who is this for? If you've never used a bread machine before and you just want to test it out without spending much, the Hamilton Beach works. But if you're serious about bread making, you'll want to spend a little more. Number 4. Cuisinart CBK 110 at $130. At number 4, we have the Cuisinart CBK 110. Now, Cuisinart is a trusted kitchen brand, and this machine absolutely reflects that. It's sleek, compact, and it made consistently good bread across all 3 of my test runs. Bread quality is an 8.5 out of 10. Good rise, nice crust, solid texture. It has 12 programs, 3 loaf sizes, and a 13-hour delay timer so you can wake up to fresh bread in the morning. Here's my issue though. It costs $129.99, and when you compare it side by side with the machine I'll show you in a minute, the Cuisinart has fewer programs and costs $40 more. You are largely paying for the brand name here. Still a great machine. If you're brand loyal to Cuisinart, or you find it on sale, it's worth considering. But at full price, there's a better option. Number 3. Panasonic SD-YD250 at $180. At number 3 is the Panasonic SD-YD250, coming in at around $179.99. Panasonic is a Japanese brand with decades of appliance experience, and it shows. This machine has a built-in yeast dispenser. It automatically adds the yeast at the right time during the cycle, which actually does improve the bread texture. Bread quality, 8.5 out of 10. Very consistent results. The 2.5-pound capacity is the largest in this lineup, which is great for bigger families. The downside? It costs almost double what our winner costs, and while the bread is excellent, the difference between an 8.5 and a 9 is honestly something most people won't notice at the dinner table. If you bake bread seriously several times a week and you want a Japanese-engineered machine that'll last a very long time, the Panasonic is a solid choice. For everyone else, keep watching. Number 2. Zojirushi BB-PDC20 at $350. At number 2, the Zojirushi BB-PDC20 Virtuoso Plus. This is the gold standard. $349.99, Japanese engineering, dual kneading blades, a lid heater for even heat distribution, and a temperature sensor that adjusts the cycle based on your kitchen conditions. Bread quality, 9.5 out of 10. The best loaf in this test. Perfect dome, beautiful crust, incredible texture. If you put this bread next to something from a good bakery, it holds up. But here is the honest truth. The Zojirushi makes bread that is maybe 5 to 10% better than our number 1 pick, and it costs $260 more. For 99% of people watching this video, that extra $260 does not buy you $260 worth of better bread. If you're a serious home baker, you love premium kitchen gear, and $350 is easy money for you, get the Zojirushi. You will not be disappointed. For everyone else, here is the best bread-making machine. Number 1. Neretva 20-in-1 at $89. And the best bread-making machine right now is the Neretva 20-in-1, and it costs $89.99. Now let me explain exactly why this beat machines that cost 2, 3, and 4 times more. Bread quality. I gave it a 9 out of 10. That's the same score as the $130 Cuisinart and only half a point behind the $350 Zojirushi. The loaves came out with consistent rise, even browning top and bottom, and a chewy interior with a proper crust. Honestly, I served this bread to guests and they had no idea it came out of an $89 machine. Features: 20 programs. This is where the Neretva completely blows the competition away. 20 programs. That includes basic white, whole wheat, French bread, multigrain, gluten-free, sweet bread, rapid bake, dough only, jam, cake, and even a yogurt program. The $130 Cuisinart has 12. The $350 Zojirushi has 10. The $89 Neretva has 20. Ceramic pan. Most of the machines in this test use Teflon-coated pans. The Neretva uses a ceramic non-stick pan. Ceramic is considered healthier, no PFAS chemicals, and in my experience, it distributed heat more evenly and was easier to clean. Dual heaters. One heating element on the bottom, one on top. This is what gives you that even browning and consistent rise that usually only shows up in premium machines. The value. For $89, the Neretva gives you more programs than any other machine in this test. It matches the bread quality of machines costing $40 to $130 more. And it comes within striking distance of a $350 premium machine. The math simply does not work in any other machine's favor. The payback period. At $89 with 50-cent ingredient cost per loaf versus $7 store bread, this machine pays for itself in 48 days. The Zojirushi takes 189 days. If you're buying bread twice a week, your Naretva is free in under 2 months. My honest take. I bought this machine expecting to rank it 3rd or 4th. After 60 days of testing, I am genuinely impressed. This is the best bread-making machine for the overwhelming majority of households in Tin. Alright, here's the bottom line. If budget is no issue and you want the absolute best bread possible, get the Zojirushi. It is genuinely incredible. But for the other 99% of us, the Naretva 20-in-1 is the answer. It makes better bread than machines twice its price. It has more programs than any machine in this test. The ceramic pan is healthier and easier to clean. And at $89, with bread prices where they are, this thing pays for itself in under 2 months. I have the link to the Naretva in the description and in the pinned comment below. Amazon ships fast, and the price fluctuates, so check today's price using my link. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel more than you know. Subscribe if you want more honest product reviews like this. Drop a comment and let me know which machine you already own or which one you're going with. I'll see you in the next one.